time will tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Man, I can't trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hotter in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hotter in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one helped me, yeah. Now these bitches want a selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Okay. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, okay. Got your girl in the attic, but I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys who walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you hitting static, I'ma leave you hitting static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. Like grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on the beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie bussin'. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me the deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slick with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy in case I find an eke extendo. Licking up shots until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the beam. Wax on, then wax off to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And yous can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Word to flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. I'm some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you die then you die, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent's due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4 she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note. Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition, where we discuss all things in regards to the Premier League results from Saturday, looking ahead to Sunday and Monday as well. Onslaught under even more pressure because the international break has returned, but another Liverpool loss has happened as they lost 3-0 at home to Nottingham Forest. Is it the end? When is it going to end for Liverpool? When does it end for Onslaught? So we'll be discussing that. And Chelsea go second in the league. Are they now in the title race? Are they the closest contenders to Arsenal, winning at Burnley? So like I said, they've now gone second, 3 points off top. Granted, Arsenal do have a game in hand as well. There is the North London derby, speaking of Arsenal, as they take on Tottenham Hotspur today if you're in the UK. Tomorrow, it might be tomorrow, depending on if you're in a different time zone. Manchester United face Everton as well, but that isn't till Monday. But big up to everyone who's joined over from the raid. Big up to everyone who was already here. Big up anyone who's watching this back after. Please make sure when you enter the city of Sarcasm, you pay the tax, people. I need you lot, everyone in the chat right now. Everyone who's active in the chat, everyone who's watching right now, even if you've got it on in the distance, hit the like button on the video. I need you lot to do that. Hit that like button, and that's whether you're watching live right now or watching this back after. Make sure you share this out across all the socials. Yes, it's flawless at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV. Yes, it's flawless. Twitter, Instagram, X, all that good stuff. Make sure you follow across all the socials. And just as important, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. I see you lot in the chat as well, vibing along with the tunes. First one is Jody featuring J North, Island Girl, people. It's Jody featuring J North, Island Girl. And the second one is my bro Scorps, is an unreleased freestyle. So I was like, yeah, I got to use these two tunes because they're bangers. But big up everybody in the chat as well. And to deluded Chelsea fan who says, with big up for the super chats, there's no stupid questions, please. If you are people, what I would say is super chat. Otherwise, it probably won't get answered. But then again, you might still get cursed out as well. And I will, Alfie, I'll put one of them's unreleased. The first tune I'll put in the chat in a second. I've got you, no problem. But let me introduce a couple of the man into the building. Javon's here. Kaneki's here. What you man telling me, man? What's going on? What you telling me?
Flawless and I go on good enough. You now promote the song them properly enough. You
Why?
have to drop them gem lines, yeah, bro. Word to Flawless, you look like belly 8. 4 plus 4, your girl just get 8. Oh, what you talking about bars, bro? What are we talking about?
Of course, Scorps is cold. That's my bro. That's my Cody. You know, that's one of the rappers. It's my Cody. I know.
Brethren's going to need the Dragon Ball to resurrect bars, bro. What are we talking about?
Scorps be barring out. Trust me, I know. That's my Cody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been on tracks together for years. Don't tell me about Scorps.
Release the tune, man.
You know what? I'll chat to him. I'll send him this clip. I'm gonna send this clip. Yeah. I don't know why he didn't. I don't know why he didn't release it. He should have released it and shot a video for it. I don't know why he didn't.
Absolutely,
I have no idea.
bro.
Yeah, he barred it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he be barring out on the tune, like, without doubt. When he's like, see a couple holding a blade like it's wedding day, and you just
bro,
like wedding cake.
What you talking about, bro?
You barred that.
No, for real, not any for drop it, bro. Bars, bro.
Yeah, trust me.
I like rap that make you think.
Well,
you understand, bro?
Yeah, because that's what rap is. The art of rap is storytelling, not.
Yeah.
Like, bro, come on, man. Like, no.
Yeah, he was barring out. I'll speak to him. I'll see what he's saying. Like I said, he just recorded the track, and then I heard it. And I was like, yo, this shit is fire. The tune is
fire.
No tune, yeah, it's a fire, man. Man,
fire, man.
Man's barring out. You know what I'm saying?
I know where you starting. Where you start at the wrong place, you know.
Where am I gonna start?
This is the Yardman podcast.
Yeah. Go on.
And the Yardman, them fuck it up till the Tuesday night. And that's how we start.
Yeah. Let's talk about it, man. I didn't want to, but first floors, yo.
No, bro. If every other Jamaican content creator can talk, we can't come here and just ignore it, bro.
Yeah. He's button.
I like that tell Kineki. Let me make Kineki go first because he's been missing from the channel for a few weeks.
No.
Go first, Majid.
Okay. First of all, I apologize again, Shit's been hella busy,
You have to apologize, fam.
So,
There's a whole thing going on over there where you are. There's no need to apologize.
Yeah.
Say it.
Yeah, so I have to apologize at the end of the day. But yeah, I've been busy. But for the thing, you need to understand, what do you expect when you're hiring some people from Manchester United?
Talk about it.
But I was at the game.
Oh, you
I
say
was
you
at the
were
game.
there?
Of course, I was at the game.
Okay.
Why would I miss the game? There, I was at the game. Yeah. These man came to Jamaica and was like, we're not attacking.
Yeah, they didn't.
They did not come to Jamaica to attack. Yeah. Curacao didn't come to attack. These man came here and like, okay, we're just gonna frustrate these man and get a point. Yeah. Why didn't you start Whisper? I will never know. Oh, why didn't he start Whisper? Because that was the right decision to make. He's from Man United, a club that don't make right decisions. So it doesn't surprise me that a club that promote bad decision has a worker that only makes bad decisions. It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. No part of that. Now you're looking at it now and it's like, yeah, now Jamaica has to play against Congo.
Yeah,
You called her off first. We're not gonna just.
Yeah, we have to overlook them. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been invested in a game, man. I still feel sick to my stomach.
Bro,
Yeah.
The Curacao game, because I was on a watch along and I was just hit the woodwork 3 times. You're just like, then the penalty.
4.
On it, right, we got it. Yeah,
4.
Is it 4? I stand corrected.
Yeah.
Then you got the penalty shot, and you like, we got like, all right, we got this, and then you see it back and it's like, nah, it's not a penalty. It's then it's like, where are certain players, etc. You start doing it,
bro.
You start doing
I was talking to my father today. I'm a vex all over again, brother. Bro, yeah, it's a core memory. 95 minutes I will never get back on my fucking life. I'm sorry people that try to forget it so heated so early, but bro, come on, man.
No, it's right.
You were talking about 95 minutes.
We had such a great chance to make the World Cup.
It's not. It runs deeper than that, right? Because look at it this way: the hurricane just happened. Do you know what it would have meant to some of these people? Do you know what it would have meant to some of these people to say, you know what? It may be dim right now, but I have something to look forward to. Plus, on top of that, the money you get just from qualifying and potentially make it out of the group stage of the World Cup. Because you never know what the draw could be like.
Yeah. You could get a favorable draw, but then we messed this up. Yeah, I hear it.
Exactly. So that you tell me Jamaica don't need that money there right now.
Yeah, facts.
And the man them come put out that type of performance. Kineki, long ball performance, bro.
Listen to me. You wasted 95 minutes of your life. I waited 17K and 95 minutes of my life. I was in the grandstand. I wasn't even around the bleachers, bro. I bought VIP. I bought tickets. I was literally close to the field. Yeah. You forget. I told you, man, I put down funds to go to the World Cup to watch Jamaica. Don't forget that.
I'm gonna be out there. I was looking forward to Jamaica being out there. I'm gonna be out there for the World Cup. I'm going stateside. I'm like, yeah, Jamaica gonna be out there.
Man out there, like fam, I don't care. I don't care about anything about this whole what everybody was saying about like Jamaica's going to go in the World Cup and then do nothing. I don't care. Yeah, I want to see these man.
Qualification alone should be a pride.
Qualifications alone. Fam, there's no way Haiti, like no disrespect to Haiti. You know what? Nah, forget that. Full disrespect to Haiti. Full disrespect to Haiti. What you mean Haiti getting a World Cup before Jamaica? Getting a World Cup and Jamaica and getting a World Cup. That doesn't make sense. I know you're gonna tell me like everybody I talk about with the team that we are gonna face, Jamaica, realistically. I'm going to say realistically, realistically should be able to beat these people. But when they beat them, you're coming up against Wan-Bissaka, Twansebe, and Bakambu.
Yeah, man, we get
the first half alone, Jamaica supposed
to. Watch Visa be fit for it as well.
Right?
No, Visa will be fit.
Yeah, watch Visa be fit for it. We haven't seen him all year, but this guy do a magic to be prepared.
That is going to be the worst first half of football we'll ever. That would be the most biblically accurate first half we'll ever see in a qualifier. If the first half isn't 5-0 to Congo, something wrong.
Yo, the man them come play a ball without any tactics. The team, the Sunday league that I coach, and I stand 10 toes down. If they played football like that, I'm pulling everyone off the field and we're forfeiting the match.
Brother, all right, you need to understand this, yeah? I am looking at this, and this just brings up the whole fact of me when I said it verbatim that Jamaica don't focus on football the way Senegal and other African countries focus on football. One of Senegal's major export is footballers. One of the main influx of money that's coming into Senegal, boosting their economy, is football. It is footballers. Yeah, it is footballers. How much money do you think Sadio Mane brought to Senegal when he was at Liverpool? How much money do you think that brought to Senegal?
Hell of a lot.
All right, you're looking at it. There's so much Jamaicans in Jamaica that are better than the players that are currently in the squad. What you need, surprise, surprise, is coaching. And you went to a club, or you went to get somebody from a club that don't know how to coach, and you sign him.
Brother, at this point, just give up that job. Me not care what them have against him. Play the man.
Brother,
Man know him I talk about.
Brother, go at this point, go and get Sam Allardyce. I don't.
You don't say what I fit you do. Believe it or not.
Go and get Sam Allardyce, brother.
One thing he would have them is organized, to tell you that much.
Brother, 4-4-2 and just call it. Hayden and why name in a midfield, yeah. Up top, you have Whisper and
Bowser are whatever that fast with the name, man. Cephas.
Yeah, Cephas and Whisper. For one wing, Anthony Gray. You have Gray. For the other wing, Liam Bailey. If not Liam Bailey, go for one youth. Go for the youth of Messi from Calabar. What fast like gunshot what they call Bolt. A Bolt they literally call the brother. Go get him. Go get him. Yeah? Put 2 fast per wing. Have 2 fast up top. And tell them fling the ball in the box. Fling the ball in a space. Make all them. You see all the 4 fast man them make them run it down. Just go low on speed. Just go low on speed. That's it. Low on speed.
Yeah. Need to do that. Need to start tapping in and getting players who are like of Jamaican descent who are not playing. We need to start doing more of that because other nations do that. Like Tyreek Mitchell, for example, he ain't gonna play for England. Go get him.
Yeah,
brother.
And for people, can address this with me too. I'm tired of people I say, oh, the international ballers them fuck up the chemistry. Stop chat fucking.
No,
you're basically saying a coach cannot coach. When a club signs a player from a different nationality or from a different club, does he play your system already? Fuck no! Stop the foolishness, bro. Stop telling me people who play at a higher level can't come in and play with the squad. That simply means you don't have a system.
Yeah. Simply mean you depend on the international player mess of the chemistry. What chemistry? Me can ask you a question. What chemistry? Javon, you might mute.
It's cool. In regards to this, Eddie, apparently Greenwood there was in talks, but he turned it down because of McLaren. That's the rumor.
He didn't have a choice.
What?
He didn't have a choice. England is not letting him go. Everybody, let's listen. England is not letting go of Mason Greenwood. England is not letting go of Mason.
I heard that he was going to, but I heard it was on McLaren.
No.
I heard there was a couple others as well. It
had a part with McLaren. It had a part with McLaren because of the whole Man United thing. It had to do with the whole Man United thing, and everybody knows about this flimsy. Like, I know your opinion on it, Flawless, but this overly emotional fan base that need to get over things. Like, I don't care about the club of the court of public opinion. The actual court of law said this man is innocent. Everybody about the recording. I'm pretty sure if I went into your WhatsApp and take out a recording that you send a girl and play it in a court, yeah, get life sentence.
Well, that's crazy. But the overall point is apparently it was him. But to this as well as Madison, Bailey fell out with the Jamaican Federation.
Yeah, because Bailey want better, and they must say him complain too much.
Yeah, they've been going back. Him and the Federation have been going back and forth for a minute now without getting all into that. So it's kind of like I hear it and I hear him wanting better, but we need you to play.
The way he go and the way he went about it. And the last thing, I know we have to move on to the actual to the more recent. But last thing, you see them bumble they we got taboo after. You know, the man them got club after time, bro.
You want to make it worse?
Got club after that, you know?
Dog, you want to make it worse? Me have to drive past this to forget me yard, you know.
So you see them over there.
When me see the bus, dog. When me see the bus, me have to look up to the sky and just start singing Jack and just have to play Jack Cure for just take my mind off it, brother. Me have to take my mind off it, brother. Me have to play some Jack Cure in the car.
You might look up our policies lah. Just brother, one of those days.
Brother, understand this, you know. We just go through a hurricane, you know. Man never get paid yet, you know. Me take out my last 20 grand and go that game there, you know. Just to watch them, I just see the man them at taboo.
And after, brother. Kenny, and I like the man them play ball and the keeper was outstanding, you know.
Brother.
The man them come with a nervous ball game. I doubt the man them complete 4 passes.
All I have to say,
it was nervous. You could see that it was nervous. Yeah.
All I have to say, you see, they could overread, dog. Just hang up everything. You see, after that season, you just retire.
But just go play for Fulham.
Like I said, we need to watch the club, man. The JFF need to start reaching out to players, man, and do because other nations do that all the time.
Go reach out to Loftus. Brother, go reach out to Loftus Cheek. Go reach out to Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Oh yeah,
Loftus Cheek is Jamaican. Ainsley Maitland-Niles is Jamaican.
They go get Maitland-Niles and Loftus Cheek and players like this. It's a shame about Antonio with the injury.
At this point, go to Chris Smalling and tell him, yo, just give it 2 run out with Chris Smalling.
I think he might have been capped by England, you know. I'm not sure, but I hear your overall point.
Brother, I don't business. Wan-Bissaka is capped by England and that brother is playing for Congo.
Nah, but that's under 21. He didn't get I don't think he had a senior cap.
Yes, he did. He was in the Euros team. He played in the Euros. Right, brother, when Wan-Bissaka was at Man United, he was constantly playing for England.
Yeah, I know he was in the squad, but I don't know if he got a cap. Because is it not under 5 caps or something? What is the thing? What is it? Let me see.
I'm pretty sure Wan-Bissaka has over 5 caps for England.
Look, how many caps do you can switch? Allegiance, football? Let me see. Can switch countries. But now your overall point stands. Like I didn't know about Ainsley Maitland-Niles and
Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Loftus Cheek. What's that? There's a winger.
A player can switch national teams if they play no more than 3 competitive senior matches before the age of 21. So no more. So they can only have 3 competitive caps before turning 21. The rule applies to caps earned before the age of 21.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to remember some other ones because I know brother, go call Danny Welbeck. Literally go call Danny Welbeck.
Nah, he's been capped too much, man. He's been capped.
Right, no, I just you just need to understand, say.
But your overall point is, it makes sense.
There are so much players out there. You have that brother that plays for Charlton Athletic, the left back as well.
You're no better than me when you're talking Charlton.
Brother, there's a couple of of course I would know. I'm asking, why do I know this? Of course I know this. Why wouldn't I know this? But it's just players that aren't going to play for England ever. Yeah? You have a German that plays for Dusseldorf. There's a German that plays for Dusseldorf that's of Jamaican heritage.
See? So that's the point. If they're smart, they're looking across this and going to get not just like the more senior players like a Loftus Cheek and a Maitland-Niles. You're also looking for younger years. Like if you ain't gonna play for the European nation, go get them. Like throw in a Leon Bailey. What happened to Amari Hutchinson? Why was he not in the squad? Because he played today. Was he injured?
No, he isn't.
So what? Did we just not select him?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah, why do you think Truth was so upset?
Yeah.
Brother, listen to me, right
Reece
now,
Nelson,
because
I'm not sure if he is. I'm gonna check now. Reece Nelson.
Reece Nelson is Jamaican. Reece Nelson is of Jamaican descent as well. Even Miles Lewis Kelly, but yeah, England are gonna make sure Jamaican I get him.
Yeah,
Miles Lewis Kelly is also Jamaican.
England.
Yeah. I know what's his.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Jamaican heritage, Zimbabwe as well. Reece Nelson.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. Even the likes. Yeah.
What's the other one again? I'm trying to remember. There's another one. Blake, all right. As far as we know,
why? Because he had more than 3 caps. I don't think you can have it if you've got more than 3 caps. That's what it's saying. A player can switch national teams if they play no more than 3
Ivan Toney.
Before the age of 21.
Ivan Toney can play for Jamaica as well. Let's not even forget that.
He only had 3 caps. He only had 3. How many caps has he had?
I have no idea about Ivan Toney's cap, but Ivan Toney can play for Jamaica.
Yeah, he's got 7. Yeah, he's got. Obviously, he's of Jamaican descent, but yeah, he's been capped as well.
Yeah, Smith Rowe as well. I'm pretty sure. Can anyone in chat confirm that? I don't have the chat up right now. I have to do something on my phone.
Yeah,
can anybody confirm that? Can Emil Smith Rowe represent Jamaica as well?
I'll tell you now. 1 second. Let's see. Heritage. Yeah, he is. Smith Rowe, that should be fire. Yeah, Slex. What are you saying, man? You good? Smith Rowe, that'd be, yeah. Smith Rowe is. Has he not? Because he's not even picked by England, does he?
Where is Smith Rowe, though? What going?
Yeah. Oh, we're just talking about Jamaica and players they could potentially go and try and get.
Fuck Jamaica, Bridget.
Yeah, they've
only
had
ball thing, brother. Yo. Yeah, man. What else not talk about, dog?
We're not talking about nothing else. That's just the Jamaica. That's just Jamaica we are talking about.
Yeah, we're just talking about this because it was like kick off the show. And Jerome was like, yo, kick off the show with this. I was like, yeah, it's only right. Because the chat gonna ask about it anyway. So yeah, Smith Rowe is a prime example because he only got 3 caps.
And I think man like Smith Rowe, I go look for across the and see the fuck the JFF I can't keep up, bro.
Hey, you know what? Javon, he can only say no. You approach him, he says no, you're like, all right, Fez. It's the only thing that you can do, man. You approach these players. They all might say no, or you might get a couple who say, you know what? Yeah, why not? I'm saying, like, I get to go to Yard on international break, somewhere they're probably holidaying anyway.
You know,
bro.
On holiday anyway. Like, right, cool.
Jadon Sancho, isn't he Trinidadian?
I'll tell you now.
Don't think that.
Or is it Barbados?
Trinidadian and Jamaican.
Trinidadian and Jamaican. Really? So Jadon Sancho can play for. You see that? Yeah.
I think he's had too many. I think he's caps. Go on,
Well, for the link, bro. I'm kind of a bit busy, you know.
Do your thing, man.
You know what I mean?
No stress, man. We'll catch up with you soon. Yeah, Sancho's had too many caps, 23. But
it not surprise me about it when me tell everybody say there's a lot of things where, like, if we go to England team past and present, way too much Jamaicans in our England squad. There's a lot of Jamaicans in our England squad.
The thing is, though, I get it in regards to Kaneki. Like, players want to go and they're more like where they think they're more likely. To me, I'm talking about the French players.
No, I understand that, and the reason we want a lot of them. For
example, like, why have we not? I didn't know that until you told me. Why have Jamaica not approached Smith Rowe?
What Jamaica got offer Smith Rowe?
Yo, attempt it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you get to fly out to
sugar cane and a planting.
Yeah, facts.
Well, I think
I'd go and play for Jamaica.
Sugar cane and planting.
Yes, offer me sugar cane and planting. I'm there, fam. Yes.
Yeah.
But you gotta think about it. All jokes aside, it's somewhere he might go on holiday anyway, just cause. It's not like you're telling them, all right, you know what, we're playing and we're going to friggin'. I'm trying to think. You're going to. I'm trying to think. A cold country. Like, it's not a bad thing to be in Jamaica. Like, that's what you sell them. Hey, you can just be in Jamaica kicking ball. You can bring your family.
Brother, think
about it. Do you think man's missus and kids is not going to want to go to Jamaica?
Brother, these mans can make a staple in the country as the face for kick off the football as an export in Jamaica. Yeah, literally be the forefaced of using footballers as a major export to the country.
you can sell it. It's not like you're going to the North Pole. You know what I'm saying? Like you can, that's an easy, like Jamaica's an easy sell in regards to not from a footballing perspective, but I'm talking from a player perspective. Hey, you know what? You're gonna tell your wife and kids you're gonna be in Jamaica 3 times in 3 months.
The only country what get more hype than Nigeria is Jamaica. Yeah? That Jamaica itself as a social media platform, as a brand. Jamaica as a brand, it is so enticing. But this country and the people that run it don't know how to sell it to anyone. They don't know how to sell it to anyone. The type of noise that it would happen, that would happen if you sell Jamaica to these people and tell them, yo, you come to Jamaica and get us here. This is the type of branding that will happen with the country and how this branding will benefit you. Yeah? Why did I forget Gibbs White? Can't he play for Jamaica as well?
Yeah, he's of Jamaican descent. See, this is just annoying me even more. Granted, he has 6 international caps, but I'm not sure. But again, try.
And Ravel Morrison is still playing football, isn't he?
Yeah. Why is Ravel Morrison? I don't get. Yeah, Ravel Morrison's still kicking ball. And Hutchinson has caps because someone said in the chat that Hutchinson turned him down, but Hutchinson's been capped by Jamaica before. So what's going on there?
Somebody in the chat would have to explain that to me. Like, fam, you need to
what is going on? Yeah, Hutchinson 2. Oh, that's what it is. He's earned 2 senior caps, but he's now committed to playing for England. He's chosen to pursue a place in the England squad after being called up to the England under 21 team, despite having a strong connection to Jamaica, where his family's from.
Yeah.
So he made 2 appearances. So he switched allegiance.
Yeah, and Hudson Odoi is also Jamaican as well.
I thought he was African.
Hudson Odoi, I'm pretty sure.
Is he not Ghanaian?
No, I think he's Ghanaian. I think he's Ghanaian.
Yeah, because he was one of them he was one of them that tried to with him. Was it him and Ketia who were trying to switch and go play for? Yeah, we trying to go and switch because they're playing in the world.
There's another Chelsea player I'm trying to think of. There's another Chelsea has another player I'm pretty that can play for Jamaica, and I'm trying to remember. There's another Chelsea player. I'm trying to remember. That came out.
Whisper. You talking about Whisper?
No, it's not Whisper. It's not Whisper. From out of the academy, there's a very good right back that they have. I'm trying to remember his name. Chelsea's under 21s. I'm running through their names in my head. They have one that's very good, and he can also play for Jamaica as well. Brother, look. I'm not going to. Is it Achempong? No, I'm pretty sure. Is it Achempong?
I would have thought he was African with that name. You talking about
African?
You talking about Dujan Rich? Is it Richards?
Yes. Richards. Thank you. It's Richards. That's what I want. That's what I want to remember.
Yeah, it's the current Jamaican. Yeah. I just googled it.
Yeah. So that's just it. Jamaica don't know. From Jamaica don't know how to sell anything.
Yeah, which is crazy. Yo.
And that is crazy for your country will know whose prime thing is being persuasive.
Yeah.
For your country of people so persuasive, you can't sell the dream to anybody.
And listen Ghanaian. I thought so with that. I thought I knew African.
Fam, listen to this, fam. Listen to that team. So Blake, Richards, Pinnock. What's the other centre back's name again? You have Pinnock. You have
Talking about Holgate.
Holgate. Yeah, you have Holgate. What I'm name at left back. The midfield alone guarantees we'll got you. That midfield alone. So Niles at left back. So Loftus Cheek, Emil Smith Rowe, and Hayden. That midfield alone guarantees we'll got you. Gray, you have Liam Bailey, and at striker Whisper.
Comfy. Adding a Smith Rowe as well. But you lot continue to run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to Javon's channel, the Final Whistle podcast. Subscribe to Lex's channel.
Lex as well.
And yeah, this Jamaica thing. So what's something that's gonna put a smile on my face, make me happier? Let's talk about it. We'll start with you, Kaneki. Actually, no, with Javon's back, so we'll go to you before we go to that. Javon, you lot, second, 2 goals today, winners, second in the league. 3 points off Arsenal. Granted, Arsenal do have a game in hand, but where do you stand, man? Is the title race on? And thoughts on the game today?
See, that is flawless. Wax on bag of fuck, can never come on this story. It's true, yeah.
That's what I'm here with you, man.
Honestly, I'm happy that we beat Burnley. I kept preaching this over the course of the season based on what my own team has showed me. We'll be up for a game for the Arsenals, the Barcelona, the Bayern Munich. We'll be up for that game. But when it comes down to the Carabao, the Burnley, the Wolves of this world, even though we didn't drop points to Wolves, there tends to be a drop-off, and we tend to try to play down to their level, right? So I'm just happy that 1, we got a clean sheet, 2, we actually won, and 3, Maresca rotated some of the bigger players, and we actually gave them a rest, i.e. Caicedo got a rest. Andre Santos played to a very substantial level and played very well, where we didn't even need to see Caicedo on the pitch. Caicedo got a full rest today, right? Delap didn't do the best. However, Mark Yu came on, had an impact. Petronito played better, taking on his man, beating people on the wing, right? Gittins played well today. He's a young player. He's gonna play hot and cold at times, right? Enzo Fernandez didn't have the best game, still left with a goal, So to have a rotated squad like that, Tosin, one of the biggest culprits in the Chelsea fan base, when it comes on to defensive mistakes, he leads our team for defensive mistakes right now, and just overall bad performances. Burnley tried to, within the first 15-20 minutes, Burnley tried to play the ball over the top to isolate Tosin. Tosin didn't do that well. His passing was on point. We saw players like Badia Shield get game time. Reece James rested for the 2 games coming up. Malagusta came on and played well. So all in all, I wouldn't say we dominated Burnley, because they had about 30 to 35 minutes in the game where they could have caused us problems. I'm lying. No, they didn't really have much shots on targets, but they played, pressure themselves, and they tried. But for a 12:30 kickoff, a 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time kickoff, the first game back after our international break, I think it was just a solid performance, and we moved. It's just more surprising to us. The reason why we're happy as Chelsea fans is not necessarily because they're second, it's just that Burnley is one of those games where we tend to slip up when we could have been in the position. I know we're actually in the position that we're expected to be. Beat Burnley, just be second in the league. Whatever happens tomorrow, and we go into that London derby next week. Blockbuster clash. So yeah, we're happy about the win, and we're buzzing. We get to roast those Liverpool like Hussam, who kept putting us down. I have a meeting with Mr. Judge Moore, and we will speak then. But yeah, nothing really to look at. Again, it's good to be comfortably second in the league, because no one can finish above us apart from Arsenal this match week. So it's good. It's not necessarily a false position. And yeah, we just move. It's Burnley. We're supposed to be. It's a knowing. You're supposed to beat Burnley, and if you don't beat, how the hell do you not beat Burnley?
That's a problem if you don't beat them.
Pick up point, move, clean sheet, third clean sheet in a row. Robert Sanchez doing bits. The defensive structure seems to be a bit tighter, and these defenders, are they coming into form? We'll see. The true test will be against Arsenal.
Right, will be. No, I fully hear that. What are you saying about it, Kaneki, quickly in regards to Chelsea? Not just the Burnley game.
To be fair, this Burnley, I was really just watching this Chelsea Burnley game because of Chohoina, the French winger that who you heard me on this channel talk about. He played well against Chelsea. Cucurella, it took a good while for Chelsea to figure out how to actually stop his runs. And even when they found out how to stop his runs, his intelligence to still manage to find those little pockets of spaces to try and create chances. It was it was a good performance today from Chohoina. Chelsea, that's a penalty. I don't give a shit what anybody wants to say. That's a penalty.
Trying to get away with that one. I'm gonna be
That's
real.
a penalty, and that's a red. It's a penalty and a red. Okay, let's be honest right now. That's a penalty and a red. Deliberate handball, yeah, and a penalty. So you guys got away with that, yeah. Because who was it that did it? Was it Tosin?
Chalaba.
It was Chalaba, yeah, right. So let's just. I'm just going to be fair about that. But Chelsea game today was You man were pathetic at some point in this game during the a good section of this game because your players struggled to make 5 passes in a row. Yeah. Thank you. It was Tosin. It was Tosin. It wasn't Chalobah. It was Tosin. It was Tosin.
Because it was on that left hand side. It happened.
All right.
Pretty sure it was Chalobah.
All right. You man cannot link 5 passes in together. That guy that you guys have, the Brazilian, he played well today.
Yeah, man,
I'm going to clap him for that because he actually, you didn't miss Caicedo today with him there because he was actually making the defensive interception that was needed. Yeah. I kept hearing his name. I'm like, okay, so they don't need to constantly be playing Caicedo then, because you have a very valuable player in your team that can actually cover for him. Yeah. So he was playing well. He was playing well today.
Yeah, because he won the ball low defense in the defensive third, middle third, and high up the pitch for us. So he was everywhere.
Yeah, he was a fantastic game from him today. Bar that cross from Gittins. Listen, that left hand side of yours is I find it, anybody you play at left wing, I start laughing.
Brother, me just take what me can get.
Anybody on your left wing, anything that wants to identify as a left winger on that day that you play over there, I start laughing. Because bar the cross, Gittins didn't do shit. Bar the cross, Gittins didn't do anything. And then I saw you man warming up Garnacho. Like, what was he going to do? What was he actually going to do? Why was he warming up? What was he going to come on and do? What?
Free vibes, bro.
Like, bro, listen. Chelsea were supposed, granted, I'm being honest, Chelsea not being top of the league is Chelsea's fault.
I said the same thing today.
Yeah,
all right. Realistically speaking, the top 2 in the Premier League, actually speaking, the top 2 in the Premier League should literally have been Chelsea and Manchester United. Performance-wise, and the teams that you mans were playing against. Why did you lose to what was it, Brighton? You should have never have lost that game.
Brighton, Sunderland.
Yeah, shouldn't have lost.
What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, like if you look at the dropped points because of stupidity. None of the games you lost were you outplayed. It was stupidity that cost you. Chelsea being 3 points behind Arsenal, let's be real. And I'm going to say Manchester United. Because we beat Sunderland. Put it like that. Man United beat Sunderland. Man United beat Spurs. Like there was a poster that's 6 points. Where would Man United be with 6 points? Huh? Where would Man United be in 6 points? If we didn't.
And fact certified, we drew to Brentford when we should have won at Brentford.
So that's 1 point.
The late equalizer, wasn't it?
Yeah. So that's 4 points. That's 4 points we dropped, plus the loss to Brentford. That's what? That's 7 points. Add 7 points to Man United. Where would they be?
Top of the league.
Okay. So laugh at Manchester United. I'm not wrong.
Actually, I tell a lie. No, we wouldn't be top of the league. We'd be a point off.
That's why I said we'd be second. That's why I said we'd be second.
Top 2.
Yeah, that's why I said second. I say Manchester United because I'm looking at the teams we're playing. CFC game up 2-3-0-0. Yeah. I'm saying that because Man United haven't played anyone. Am I mad? Is that mad to say that Man United dropped points against Spurs and Sunderland and losing to Brentford stopped them from being?
I think what people are missing out, Kaneki, which obviously I know you without saying it. Obviously, you're talking about with a better manager. With a better manager, yes, United are more higher up the pitch.
I'm saying with a better manager, yes.
Yeah. Like you got to add that, but the way people might not know, because obviously some might not know your thoughts on the manager, but it's like, yes, of course, with a better manager we're talking about. We're not talking about now. We're talking about with a better manager. Would Manchester United be higher up the table, in my opinion? Yes.
Yes.
But
And that's the point. That's the whole entire point of what I'm saying with this. Chelsea's failing this season should be down to your manager. Yeah? It should be down to your manager. Your goalkeeper. What would have happened if Chelsea had actually have signed Kobo? I'm just going to bring that out. What if Chelsea had actually listened in the summer transfer window and signed either Mike Maignan or Kobo from Dortmund?
Hey, no, say me gonna be real. Sanchez now play bad though.
Really?
He's done well. He's done well.
No,
really.
Me gonna be real. He's a player with me no rate none tall, but you have to give credit to where it is.
Yeah.
The goalkeeping position has not been an issue for us this season. It has been our centre backs. Call a spade a spade. There's one thing, there's one discourse I really don't like in this footballing space, and it's not a talk to you, Kaneki, or Flawless. People don't like to admit when people has improved.
Yeah.
No,
well, people are in good form.
No. The thing is this. Javon.
You have to give them that, bro.
Yeah. He's played well as of late. He has, because if he had made a whole heap of mistakes, that's all you'd hear about.
Yeah. The thing is this, Javon.
I think he's good enough, but we'll go on, carry on.
It's not the fact of that. The thing is this. I'm not going to praise someone for doing their job.
No, I hear it, but what I'm saying is how abysmal he was last season to know where we're not talking about him at all. Not last season, last 2 seasons, to know where we're not talking about him at all. And we're actually, the same people who crucify him are actually cuss and are different for him, bro. He just got to call a spade a spade. You know what?
The thing is this. Yeah? He still cost you this season. Just not as much as the previous season.
Yeah, he's limited to mistakes.
All right. I'm going to bring up that Man United game because he's an idiot.
Honestly, for me, that's more on Chalobah, because guess what? The reason why I say this, he was put in a position to make a decision. It was a 50-50 decision. We know with a calm mind and the ball knowledge, stay in your goal, make the goal go in. But if he wasn't put in that decision, hey, you see what I'm saying? And this is just being fair. As last season when he had the fuckery,
I understand this.
As bad as the mistake was at Manchester United, Maresca made it so much worse.
Exactly.
I will get in on Maresca because he's mainly to play. He's mainly to at fault for why Chelsea on top of the league. He plays a major reason. But my issue is this. When a player does something that makes me can't trust them, nothing that they do after will make me trust them again. Bro, Harry Maguire has cost this club 100 points. It's guaranteed he's cost us over 100 points in the league. People are telling me Maguire has improved. Does Maguire improving erase the 100 points, over 100 points he's cost us?
No, but so far, Sanchez saved us more than
Sanchez has 6 clean sheets. Sanchez is playing well. I will acknowledge that. But what I'm never going to sit here and try and do is I'm going to always look at you as you have that idiot in you that will chip in when Chelsea don't need it to chip in.
It has never completely disappeared. I hear it now.
That light skin tax of yours. When Chelsea's under pressure, you're the first one to crumble. Why is your goalkeeper the first one to crumble under pressure in your team? That is not something that sits well with me, Javon. Yeah? Chelsea's under pressure. The team is under pressure, and the first one to crack is your goalkeeper. That right there is why I'm always eyeing Sanchez. That right there is why I will always look at Sanchez.
Because we're waiting to see if it is just him in better form or he actually improved. So if he continues
in a higher level game.
Yeah, if he continues like this to the end of the season, then you have to go. All right, has he improved? Was it just a good season?
Has he improved? We will see that. We will see.
But at the end of the like Gabriel at Arsenal. No one expected Gabriel to be what he is now.
Well, when you're surrounded by 3 other centre backs, you know, I think everybody will improve. Think about it. Maguire is horrible. But when you have a brick wall in front of Harry Maguire, you're not gonna really notice Harry Maguire.
Yeah. Well, even outside of that, because not like Saliba don't look as good as Gabriel.
No, and you want to know why? You want to know why? Because the team is built. This team is built to hide Gabriel.
No, I think.
Hello, Arsenal is built to hide Gabriel's deficiency. Saliba is bailing out Gabriel.
But I don't think so. You think Saliba? I don't think Saliba is a bad centre back than Gabriel.
Do I believe that Saliba is a better centre back than Gabriel? No. I would lie if I say that.
Yeah, and also, but the thing is this. If you would have said that probably 2 seasons ago, that would have probably sounded crazy. But it
would have sounded crazy, but it's on the level of this, Flawless. It's like this. I consider Gabriel a better centre back than Saliba. The same way I consider Van Dijk a better centre back than Matip. But when you look at the game and you're seeing who's the one engaging and doing everything, you start to understand why one centre back looks better than the other.
Yeah, at points, yes. Like, because of course systems like that's a smart.
All right. Out of Saliba and Gabriel, who's more likely to make a mistake? Gabriel. Out of Saliba and Gabriel, who's more likely to make a rash, dumb decision? Gabriel. So what do you do?
You could flip it out of Saliba and Gabriel, who's more likely to go and get a goal? Gabriel.
It's Gabriel.
The more aggressive one.
You know where you flip it. If you switch the goal they conceded against Sunderland, if you gave Gabriel where Saliba is, that goal don't happen.
Facts.
No, that's fact. That's fact.
He bulldozes Zubimendi and the Sunderland attacker out the way. He doesn't let Zubimendi deal with that.
Yeah, man. You might say, "Yo, move, man."
No, and that's the thing. That's the thing. What I'm saying is this. It's the about the aggression. Gabriel, as a no-nonsense, get it clear centre back, it's him. Yeah. But the thing will always go back to this. In a do or die situation, who's going to kickstart the death of Arsenal? It's going to be him.
That's a kickstart.
Because he did it the last 2 seasons. In their three-peating of second. If you look at what kickstarted their fall, it was him.
I'd say it was. I'd go with. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? I'm being facetious. It was actually Arteta. Arteta was the reason.
I'm going because I'm not going to lie. I think
it's Arteta. I'm not going to blame Sally. I'm not going to blame Gabriel. That's being me.
If you put any quality manager in charge of that outfit, to me, they win bare minimum one of the last.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. You put any quality manager out of those last 3 second places, they win the first year, because the manager would take the surprise they were in that form as an advantage.
I keep saying this, Javon, you can't be on top of the league for 93% of it and not win. I'm sorry. Don't tell me about injury and because of Rob Holding. Scratch all that, man. What are we doing out here? You shouldn't be. I've said this before. I'll say this again. You should not be on top of anything for 90% and finishing second.
And fail. That's not supposed to happen. But that's just how I'm looking. That's just how. Yeah. So that's just how I'm looking at it.
In the bedroom, only with your gals.
What are we doing here?
Yeah. What are we doing here? But that's how I'm looking at it because.
Why we finished first?
Yeah. God damn it. God damn it. No, behave, no. So, it's one of the reasons why I'm looking at this Chelsea team. God damn it. I'm looking at this Chelsea team.
The only time you should be on top of for 90% of the time and finish second is in the bedroom. Let's be real. That's it. That's the only time you go.
That's the only time.
Still feel.
Let's not do that, bro. God damn it.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's cool before you carry on.
I'm trying to stifle a laugh. I'm trying to stop laughing right now.
It's cool. The CFC gamer talking about to the Chelsea fans in the chat. Let me ask you, because I already know Javon's opinion on this. Because you lot are talking with Chess. Man says we created the most chances in the league. Second most goals scored in the league without Palmer. 6 clean sheets with backup centre backs. Let me ask you, CFC gamer, you lot winning the league then? And this is the other Chelsea fans in the chat who are waxing lyrical. Are you lot winning the league? That's what.
And I say this: if we beat Arsenal, if we put out a performance and beat Arsenal next week, I will be saying we are in a title race. Because for me, a title race means you compete week in, week out until you can't anymore. Me not in the foolish, we go up on the top of the table 1 week and we lose the next 3 games. What the fuck was that? You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm so reluctant to say. Because for me, title race is what I'm used to. United on top. We play this week. We're gone back ahead of them. United draw this week. Me I look over my shoulder. Because if I buck my toe, me know them. That's what a title race is.
Yeah, I hear that.
A title race is not us going on top for a 1 week match week and lose our next 3 games. That's not how it works. A title race is literally your cut. Both teams are consistent, and when one slip, them slide.
Yeah, it's the CFC game is watching Liverpool. Yeah, can I keep unmute yourself when you're ready, fam? Just some background noise music. Because CFC game.
No. The background noise, you see, and if I go down there right now, and with a big stone now, me wrong, Father God. I go down there right now with a big stone, But what going right now, a Stone Love, I do some sound testing because Stone Love, them base, they close to which part I live, so them on here. So just forgive for the background noise.
No stress. Let me get to these 2 super chats here from Sai as well. So big up Sai, because we're gonna go here anyway. There's somewhere right now a Forest fan is telling his grandkids back in 2025 we didn't just beat Liverpool, we made them look like champions. We made them look like championship. We are shit right now. Big up for the first super chat. Sai's dropped a second super chat as well. Hey, W's in the chat, smoke emojis in the chat. Applause emojis in the chat for Simon because he's a Liverpool fan, so this is the only victory he's going to get, and applause he's going to get in a minute because his team isn't doing anything. He says performance against Forest is so dreadful. This team has bigger problems than Slot. This team lacks physicality, pace, clarity, technicality on the ball. So that is a damning statement. And CP said here, who's been a member of the channel for 20 months. Big up CP. Link for the memberships in the pinned comment as well, people. 3 different levels. Check it out. Big up my guy CP. Been a member of the channel for 20 months. At the bottom half of the table. Hold that side. Yeah, it's kind of peak for you.
Yeah, I want to start on this because
man. It was yours, man.
I'm going to start on this because
thoughts on their loss and then just what's going on overall. In your opinion.
My thoughts on that Liverpool loss, it goes back to what I was saying in the summer transfer window when I said that they recruited poorly. This goes back to me and Sai. If you remember me and Sai during the whole transfer window, me telling everybody that Liverpool needs 2 midfield, and I was being told Liverpool don't need 2 midfielders. Liverpool don't need a centre back. Liverpool don't need this. Liverpool don't need that. LFC Sai was in the chat actually telling Liverpool fans that these mans need signings.
Yeah, he did say that.
We have Julian Wirtz. You never needed Wirtz. You needed Steeler. You needed Angelo Steeler. Yeah, that's who you needed. You needed Weaver. That's at Brighton. Yeah, you needed Florentino. That's at Benfica. You needed a DM. You need a tackler in your midfield. You need a physical presence in your midfield. You need someone to dictate play from deep in your midfield. You man lack midfielders. Liverpool lack midfielders. When you saw today against Nottingham Forest, guess where Nottingham Forest dominated Liverpool? In the midfield. Yeah? There's no balance in this team. For the entire summer, LFC Sai was screaming, Liverpool team don't have balance.
You did say this.
I've seen Sai on the Yardman show when he's saying we don't have balance. I see him on Hussam's channel saying we don't have balance. Monsi's channel saying Sai has been saying this on multiple channels. Liverpool don't have balance. Look at Liverpool's team now and you see exactly there is no balance, there is no shit there. Yeah? Kirkins is a wing back. You need a full back. Why did you sign a wing back? Why did you sign a wing back when you have no one to cover? Do you know what Klopp did so well when he was playing wing backs? He had midfielders to cover for them. Henderson would cover for left back. Fabinho would cover for right back. Everybody remembers that, right? How you had like Milner on the left, Fabinho on the right. Everybody remembers that, right? When Robertson and Trent used to do those dumb runs and go off living in the opponent's half. Liverpool had midfields to cover them. Liverpool don't got Liverpool don't got midfielders to cover their own midfielders. So how are they going to cover their attacking fullbacks? How does that work? How does that work? You played a 4-4-2 against Real Madrid. You had a tactic that works. I haven't seen it since. That's some Ten Hag level of intelligence, Arne Schlut. Yeah? That's some Ten Hag level intelligence. Yeah? Sai, I get you. Because I remember the shit that you were getting because of it when people said that you were greedy. Imagine wanting a balanced team and people saying you're greedy. Yeah? What Liverpool is going through right now is exactly the same thing what Real Madrid went through last season. Remember when everyone was trying to tell me how much of a midfielder Jude Bellingham was? And then last season when you saw him in the midfield, he was dog shit. You all know why? Because he's not a midfielder. Yeah? The type of midfielder you guys are telling me Jude Bellingham is, he's not. He's not. Can't pass, can't dribble. He's literally a Super Saiyan Scott McTominay. That's what Jude Bellingham is. Jude Bellingham is the Lionel Messi of John Joe Shelby's. That's what that man is. Yeah? You are a Super Saiyan Conor Gallagher. That is what Jude Bellingham is. You are a Super Saiyan Conor Gallagher. Yeah? You're a Final Four Mason Mount. You look at this Liverpool team right now. In this match, Gibbs White had the whole space. Gibbs White had almost the whole space at Anfield to run with. You want to know why? There was no midfield. McAllister can't cover two people's job. McAllister don't have the legs to do his job and someone else's job.
Let me ask you, Kaneki. Foden Van Dijk's from?
What? The best centre back in the world, as I was being told.
Yes. That
yeah, the best. Yeah. I'm just gonna say this. That don't happen to Thiago Silva. I'm just going to tell you this right now. That don't happen to Thiago Silva.
What do you think it is with him? Like why?
What's happening to him is that Van Dijk's physicality is failing him, and he doesn't have the intelligence to back up his loss of physicality.
So you reckon it's a lack of physicality? Okay, interesting.
All right. Yeah. Van Dijk is a PNP centre back. Van Dijk don't play with intelligence. There's no intelligence in Van Dijk's game. Van Dijk don't read game. Van Dijk doesn't Van Dijk doesn't read the game. Van Dijk has always been fast. Van Dijk has been fast. Van Dijk has been strong. Van Dijk has been aggressive. Van Dijk has been an overwhelming presence in a back line. Guess what happened when a person lose all of that now? Van Dijk isn't Van Dijk from 2019. Van Dijk can't run like he was back then. Van Dijk can't run like he was back then. Look at Van Dijk right now. Van Dijk reading of the game is slipping. You wanna know why? He don't got the time that he did back then. Back then you had to pass Gini Wijnaldum, Fabinho, and Henderson before you got to Van Dijk. You wanna know what that did? That gave Van Dijk time to read the game. Van Dijk had protection around him.
He's now being asked to do more. And what do you think about Konate? Like him? What do you
Konate? What Konate?
Wait, before it's two things. One, his form, and two, because people were looking at him like smiling as he was going off. Like, what's your thought?
What you talking about? Konatis?
Yeah, Konate, as you're calling him.
Konatis.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, me tell everybody, say the moment when you hear the whole Real Madrid something, you should have bench him.
Guys, you know I'm here to bring a bit of balance to the show, right?
Yeah, of course.
But I feel like you guys are being very disingenuous to Virgil van Dijk. This man is not the centre back anymore. This man, the man will delegate the playing them for coming. See, them the man delegate to them defender for going.
Van Dijk need to go see if Taboo have a spot open for him. That's what I need to do.
Van Dijk is that bouncer. Don't go inside, and everybody just walk past him. Van Dijk.
Yeah, Van Dijk come like you ever see in cartoon the "You shall not pass," and everybody just walk past him.
Exactly. This is Van Dijk.
I said it before. I'm not being disingenuous to Van Dijk. I understand when a centre back is good because a centre back is good, And I understand when a centre back is good when there's protection around him.
Yeah, because even when I
All
look
right?
at Thiago Silva when he was past it, he still had the reading of the game on point.
Thiago Silva was always, Thiago Silva had no physical presence to rely on in his game. Thiago Silva, from his time at AC Milan in 2002, coming
He
up,
was had to read the game.
He was quick.
he was quick, but he was always intelligent. He was always intelligent. Look at Van Dijk at Celtic and Van Dijk at Southampton. What Van Dijk was? He was pace and power. Van Dijk was pace and power. Van Dijk has lost that pace. Yeah? Van Dijk has lost that pace.
And this is not a knock to Van Dijk, because to be a really good defender, you still need some form of pace and power.
No, this is a complete knock to Van Dijk. You know, the fan base chat too much. The fan base chat too much. You round here putting these man. Oh, he got second place in a Ballon d'Or. Yeah, and Jorginho got third. What that mean? What that mean? What that mean? What that mean? Huh? You telling me about the man finished second in the Ballon d'Or? What does that mean? What does that mean? What? Oh, if it wasn't for Messi, if it wasn't for Messi, Van Dijk win the Ballon d'Or. If it wasn't for Messi, somebody else will win the Ballon d'Or for Van Dijk. Stop trying to bring up Ballon d'Or rankings towards me. You sound stupid. You sound stupid. Van Dijk finished second in the Ballon d'Or. Shut up. Van Dijk has never been the best centre-back at anything. When Van Dijk was out here, everybody, he's the best centre-back in the world. Everybody knew when Van Dijk was the best centre-back in the world. The best centre-back in the world was Rafael Varane. Yeah? When everybody was out, Van Dijk this, Van Dijk that, it was all agreeable in the world. The best centre-backs was Ramos and Varane. The best centre-back in the world can't marshal his country to a Euro final. I'm watching a 58-year-old Chiellini do that. 58-year-old Chiellini marshaled his country to a Euros. But the best centre-back in the world, he finished second in the Ballon d'Or. Guys, you need to understand, he finished second in the Ballon d'Or. He finished above Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk this, Van Dijk that. Shut up. Every one of the players they were on the hype are showing up on their face right now. That phone the hype never mean shit. When has Salah ever been the best player in the world? On the run, yes, I talk about Salah get thief Ballon d'Or. What Ballon d'Or Salah get thief off of? Has Salah ever been the best African player in the world? Because the last time I checked, that was Mahrez.
Sadio Mane.
Huh? When has Salah ever been the best player in the world? When has Salah ever been the best winger in the world? Best right winger? When Gareth Bale still run up and down. An injured Gareth Bale is still a better winger than Salah.
Bumbo Clark, no.
What is this? What is this now? Everything Salah out. Salah was robbed. Salah robbed of what? Salah robbed of what? What? Huh? The freaking Sandar. Yeah, the freaking Pyramid David pennant. What has this man ever been robbed of? What has Salah ever been robbed of? Salah has never been the best. Nothing. No season ever. I can tell you, if not for Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, Neymar win a Ballon d'Or. Can you tell me, if not for Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, Salah, what Ballon d'Or Salah win? Over who? Over who? Who Salah win the Ballon d'Or over?
Yeah, they wilding with that.
Think about it. Rodri would have still win the Ballon d'Or. If take out Messi and Christie, Rodri still win the Ballon d'Or. Benzema still win the Ballon d'Or. Neymar would have win the Ballon d'Or. Lewandowski would have won the Ballon d'Or. Modric would have still win the Ballon d'Or. Everybody still win the Ballon d'Or. You know who would have never got nominated to win a Ballon d'Or? Salah.
Shall, hey, we'd love to see the downfall. Before you carry on though, Kideki, Javon, what are you saying, man, in regards to the loss that Liverpool had today? Also the pressure and slots under. Talk to us.
Boy, Liverpool fans, it look like you walk alone in a very tall forest with nothing in it. But anyways, Mario! Anyways, Nah, man. What's there more to say? If Lex did them, would I rage bait him and say that bad?
yeah, you would have said it ain't that bad. Remember, it ain't that bad. Yeah. You wasn't having it. You was not having it. When you said it ain't that bad.
Yeah, man, lost it, bro. To be fair, Slot, back it up, wrap it up. At time now, wrap it up.
You reckon he's done?
Yeah, man. The thing is, it's different. It's slightly different when it comes on to your Ten Hags, your Pochettinos, because they didn't win the league the year before. Mm-hmm. The club didn't then say, you know what? Let's actually back the manager with signings that should, by the book and playing quality, improve the squad. He got both. And he then got the trust to say, you know what? See if you can go out and dominate the league. Right?
Thanks.
He's dominating the league in the worst run since whenever the Premier League got started.
123 years, yo.
Right? So he more and more, it looks like he's more and more out of his depth. Right? And I don't know, because I'm not a Liverpool fan, so I don't understand the inner workings of Liverpool. So I don't know if they're the type of club to say, you know what, you did bring home the league trophy last year. Can we give you 6 months? Can we give you until the end of the year? Or no, because they spend that amount of money, they're just gonna cut it. But wouldn't the best time to cut it be at the international break? So them are going to wait till the next international break. So the next question is when they do it. But no, if Lexi there, Lexi say cut it right now. But who comes next? Who are you going to say, yo, leave the club that you're at right now?
You want the actual name, or
I know Liverpool is that top draw club, is a club that anyone would want to coach. But it's not as easy to tell. Because even when I look at the Manchester United Amarin thing last year, Amarin didn't do much league titles as Sporting, and they still do it over the course of an international break. That break is gone. So they're going to wait till the next international break. I don't know how. I genuinely don't know how the inner workings goes. But if this run continues, something's going to have to change. And they're not going to change. Because the thing is, it's not like a few players are playing bad. Everyone is playing bad collectively. So he has to go. I just win.
Yeah, when they can't continue, man. Because I think it's 8 in their last 11 they've lost now.
Bro, come on. Wrap it up. Yeah,
8 and 11 is.
What are we gonna critique the game and say? Everything we say last week. Everything it's the same. It's the same mistakes, bro.
Say again. I'm cool with that.
People not understanding what formation or what tactics Slot is trying to put out. Hussam said it earlier. Hussam said this when I was in his channel. Whatever combination they've tried, formation, consistently, it has failed. So who for fault that, brother? Yeah. You can only blame the players to a certain extent. You understand? So he just gotta go. What you gonna do? So apparently we're giving him until New Year's Day. Brother, when they get fucked with that, they do.
Hey, New Year's, because I'm looking here, because obviously PSV Champions League, because if they miss out on the top 8 of the Champions League and end up in the playoffs and then get somebody tough, that could be peak. PSV at home, West Ham away, Sunderland at home, Leeds away, Inter Milan away, Brighton at home, Spurs away, Wolves at home. That takes them to New Year.
And if I'm not mistaken, PSV might be one of the better sides in the Eredivisie. Let me quickly check that. Give me a minute.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've heard they got a decent attack, but their defense is not the best.
Liverpool not decent right now.
They're currently top PSV.
No, they're top. Their defense. No, their defense is trash. Take that from me. Their defense is trash. Their defense is trash.
Yeah, but Liverpool, everything at Liverpool are trash right now. So what we are
Liverpool, fam, it's the same way how I came on here and told everybody how trash Olympic Lyon was. Trust me. Yeah. All right, trust me.
Do you think they beat PSV, Kaneki?
Easily.
Yeah,
easily.
Oh, it's that bad.
Easily.
But I don't think they beat. But I think outside of that, I'm looking at the rest. I think they still could be in trouble in Europe because I don't think they beat Inter Milan. I don't think they beat I don't think they beat Marseille away either. They'll probably beat Carabao.
Marseille's been playing good.
Listen, Peter Bosch, Peter Bosch has been doing good so far with his run at PSV. Don't get me wrong. He's been playing. That's their manager. He's been playing well. The goalkeeper is Man United's ex goalkeeper Kovar. He's one of their players of the season so far. Him, Sarabi, the midfielder that I said they should have gotten. He's playing well. Verman is playing well. And Des is starting to show back glimpse of the form he had before he went to Barcelona and died. But at the end of the day, experience, I believe, I go when me go put Liverpool over there because man, that's literally the name of them winger. He's a very dangerous person. Him and Till, very good players. Very good players. Very, very good players. But I think Liverpool will have enough to suffocate them. As for the who them are get in charge, Devon, as a manager.
Before you carry on, let me just have a look quickly at their champions, like where they're at now. Because if they say they
PSV?
not PSV, Liverpool. Because let's say they do beat PSV, let's say they do beat Karabakh, but they lose to Inter and Marseille. That put them on 6. That was 6 points added to their current total. I'm not sure how many points to run now. Because they're currently on 9. So if it is 6 points, that's 15. That wouldn't be enough to get in top 8. So they would be in playoffs. But let me get to these 2 super chats before you go, Kaneki. Big up Sai. Says, flawless, this team needs 5 players, 2 centre-backs, 1 DM, 1 central midfielder, left winger. I can see what Slot wants to do, but he doesn't have the players right now. Kanate needs brain surgery. So I need 5 players after spending 500
That's like Kanate need brain surgery.
5 players. Slot, like, the team shouldn't look like this. I'm sorry. Do Liverpool need investment? Yes. But it shouldn't look like this.
Yeah, man. You must get a formation.
Yeah, it shouldn't look like this. You shouldn't be on your worst run for 123 years. Can't lose 8
when you make signings. Remember last year, they didn't make no signings and then win the league. So what are we doing?
I know them players are there pretty much, and don't tell me about Diaz and Nunes. I'm not hearing it. I'm sorry. No, you side, but just in general. I'm not hearing that they miss Diaz and Nunes. Luis Diaz and Nunes.
You can say you quote unquote signed upgrades. And this is not an attack to you side. I'm just saying it shouldn't need that much. Slot has to do better.
Yeah. You shouldn't be 11th coming up to December. 8 and 11. 5 in a row you lost on all these things. Getting beat by Manchester United at home, getting beat by Nottingham Forest at home. In regards to it, yes, investments are needed, but you have Alisson, Van Dijk, and Kanate. Your defense should be better. Like, what are you doing out here? You have a Gravenberch in front of that. You signed Kirkis. Like, Connor Bradley out there, you've got Shabazz, and then offensively as well, it shouldn't be. Now, I disagree that the team doesn't have creativity. You have creative players. That's a myth. Overall, you have that. That's a myth.
What would you consider as creativity, though? That depends on what you consider creativity.
To creativity. I'm talking about from a passing, just from a mere. We'll blow it down to basics numero. Just passing. Do Liverpool have players who can pick passes? Yes. Wirtz was signed for a record fee for a reason. Isak is also, even though he's not played as much as a creativity. You got Wirtz, you have Isak, you have Ekatike. You have Frimpong, you have Kirkers. That's 5 players I just named right there. All creative in different ways, but yes, creative. Yes. Frimpong played at wing back for Leverkusen, if I'm correct in saying that. Kaneki, right? Yo, Kaneki, you there? Frimpong played at Leverkusen last season at wing back for Xavi Alonso, correct?
As a winger, yes.
As a winger,
he played as a winger, not wing back.
A wing back,
not
right.
wing back, as a winger.
So you have Frimpong, you have Kirkes, who played for Bournemouth, and Bournemouth created a lot. Well, not a lot, but Bournemouth, he was creatively good going forward. You have, what are we doing? Creativity in the turn. That's a myth. You've got Wirtz, Isak, and Ekatike. You've got 3. Because 2 of them are link-up strikers. Isak's not just the out-and-out goal scorer. This is where the manager's getting away with crimes that you man think these players are not creative. How is Wirtz not creative? How is Isak not creative? What are we talking about? How's Ekatike not creative? Those 3 right there are all creative. What are we doing? They are all creative. What's going on? Isak is definitely a link-up striker. Watch him at Newcastle. He might not look at Liverpool, so he wasn't a link-up striker at Liverpool. He never dropped in short and linked up play for Talk to a Newcastle fan. I beg. And this is what I'm talking about. People like, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Isak is definitely a link-up striker. He's not a box striker. He'll drop in short and link up play. He did this at Newcastle.
Isak is a link striker, but who the shit is he linking with at Liverpool? Who the shit is he linking with at Liverpool?
That's a whole different conversation, but that's where it falls on. Because don't tell me there's not talent around him.
Yeah, but if he's a link-up striker and he's looking for people to link up with, and there's no one to link up with, that falls on the manager. Listen, and even then, we still not gonna act like last season or 2 seasons ago, we never see Isak pick up the ball and skip past 3 man and create.
Like we have to like Isak's a scrub. No, he's got Isak out there looking terrible, and we've said this about Amorim in the past about having players look terrible, but now it's on Liverpool and it's the team. No, tell me there's a lack of creativity at Liverpool. That's a myth. Because if we blanked out all the names of the teams and we could select attacks final third, and we was doing a draft, us three, Liverpool are in the first 4 or 5.
In the first 4,
they're getting picked. They're getting picked. There's 20 teams and they're in the. You can't tell me they're attack. I'm saying from an individual perspective. So let's say strikers, 10s, and wingers is not getting picked top 5.
They're my number 1, brother. The only person who everybody else have picked a Haaland.
Yeah, because you got City, and I'm not saying individuals. I'm saying overall as units. So let's say City, you got City in front of them, but outside of that, who else you taking?
No, but the only reason why City in front of them is because of Haaland. Remember, Haaland scored the most goal in that attacking outlet, you know. Apart from Haaland, I think most people
you got City, you got Arsenal. Like, no one can't tell me I'm not taking Chelsea to attack over Liverpool's as a unit.
Facts.
I think Cole Palmer is quality, yes, but I am not taking. Again, hear what I'm saying, people. If I need depth, I am not taking Chelsea's attack over Liverpool's. Palmer's bad boy, yes. I think he's top quality without doubt. Take him out of it. What are we doing out here? Because if we do a combined 11, how many Chelsea players getting in that attack ahead? Is like before the season started.
People, this is strictly before the season started.
Before the season started.
Now it's going to be different because
now it's going to be different because of form.
Argue till the coast come home, fit Estaval in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But
because if I would have said before the season started, if I would have told you, look, if I would have said, yeah, Gittins and Garnacho over Gakpo, you man would have slaughtered me.
Brother, we are jumped to screen and beat with us. If
I would have heard what I'm saying, people.
You're right.
If I would have said Gittins and before the season started, if I would have said Gittins and Garnacho are better than Gakpo, like Javon just said, you lot would have jumped through the screen and beat me up with a stick. If I would have said that. Now,
pretty
Gakpo
sure if you said that, if you had said that month would literally physically appear behind you if you had said that. Month would come.
He'd be like, yo, send me your address now. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking Manchester.
This is what I'm talking about. Wouldn't even ask you for your address. He just know where you are. He just know where you are.
And this is what I'm not hearing, man. And people I'm talking about before the season. Before the season. So you have Palmer, you have Isak, you have Salah, you have Gakpo. 3 out of the 4.
Pull up this photo. Pull up this photo so everyone can see it. This is how I would look at you. Never mind everybody else.
And this is the point that I'm making. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hearing about, it's a lack of creativity. Because people went to, like, Kirkes did his thing. The 50 Cent meme. Yeah, this one.
Isn't that this is how we'd look at it. People chat, this is how we would look at Flawless.
If I would have said that. Nah, my judgment isn't on the names. My judgment's on skill side. You wouldn't have said that before the season started. If we did a combined attack, Chelsea versus Liverpool, the only one that gets in is Palmer. We'd say Palmer in the 10. We'd say Salah right. And we'd say Gakpo left, and we would have said Isak up top. I'm talking about before the season started. I'm not talking about now. If I would have said João Pedro before over Isak, you lot would have slaughtered me. If I would have said
that, João Pedro, if you tried João over Etiquette, would I get slaughtered?
They would have slaughtered me. If I would have said any winger that Chelsea have over Salah, man wouldn't have been trying to hear it. If I would have said Gittins and Garnacho over Gakpo, man wouldn't be trying to hear it. What are we talking? 3 of the 4 at Liverpool. Now, granted, form has changed that, but that also, yes, players need to do better. That falls on the manager. I'm not hearing about lack of creativity. Because when Kirkes was at Bournemouth, he added to them from a creative standpoint. Frimpong played wing for Leverkusen. Added to them creativity.
You know,
in the
everybody they signed bar Leone and Kirkes offer some form of natural attacking outlet when you see it based on their history.
And Kirkes did that at Bournemouth. Overlapping. How many times did he over? There's a reason he was in team this season.
True. Well, you're right. You know, we're not hearing that.
That's why I'm thinking this manager getting away with murder. It's not names things. It's like, yo, to the point people are now questioning the quality of said team. Like,
no, bro, the manager's just not good enough.
The manager being an idiot. Because like I said, if we do a draft, Liverpool are going high. Their attack, because Sai mentioned in particular their creativity. So I'm talking about from an attacking standpoint. Outside of City, they're right there. Chelsea, Arsenal, who else you got? Palace, Bournemouth, Brighton, Sunderland, Spurs, Villa. I've just named that's the top 10 not in that order, but that's the top 10. Like, come on, man, what are we doing out here? So you can have Palace's attack or you can have Liverpool's attack. But hey, we move, man. We move. Let's see what else you lot are saying in the chat as well. Hey, big up for the next super chat. Hey, smoke emojis, fire emojis in the chat though for my guy side every single time. Liverpool's defense this season was like this is crazy, Sai. But I just big up for the super chat. This is mad. This is mad. And in regards to them needed a DM, yes, I agree. But you work around it. You cover up the deficiencies of said things when you don't have certain things. Because they didn't have a DM last season. And yet they still managed. They didn't look like this. Every team needs something. No team has the perfect team. Every team in the Premier League, some more than others, need something. So you cover that up. If you don't have a good DM, you make sure that you play an actual pivot, for an example. So it's not one person doing the job, it's two people doing the job in there. Maybe you drop your 10 in. Maybe you switch the formation. There's ways around it in regards to not having a great DM or having the best options.
That was the reason why.
Forest, we just pack them up. Don't have who's the quality? Like, don't tell me. Forest don't have a quality DM. I'm sorry.
Nah, Sangare is okay, but let's not go with his quality thing. Let's not go with his quality thing. Let's not really do that. Sangare is good. I wouldn't say quality.
If Sangare was at Liverpool, what would they say about him? He's not good enough. We need better.
Yeah, they would. And the thing is, that's the reason why when you heard me you even heard me praise it last season when I'm like, I never expected McAllister to be, because you heard me say last season that Liverpool would struggle without a DM, and they managed to patch that up last season with McAllister. Because if you remember, you heard me say I've never expected McAllister's game to have such a different type of reading to his game. Last season, I was praising McAllister because I expected what I saw from Gravenberch last season. I know how good Gravenberch is. I've been watching him since he was at
Gravenberch. Because he don't look the same.
Yeah, because Gravenberch now is being told to.
What is it? Box crashing.
That's not Gravenberch's game.
Yeah.
But guys,
what?
Before we get into the Gravenberch conversation, we have to preface it that Gravenberch is not a natural DM. He's a left midfielder. Let's get it right. A player can do a job, but he doesn't necessarily mean that that's where he's going to play from now on. And it's one of the things that frustrates me the most with some of these managers, i.e. Pep. Nunes is a midfielder. He can do a job at right back, but it's going to cost City at some point. And I'm not straying away from the conversation.
It has. Didn't you see it cost them today? Thank
you, sir. Thank you. I don't want to talk about City yet because we're not transitioning to that game yet. But you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
A player can do a job, but if it's not his natural position, stop trying to shoehorn or pin him there because it's going to catch up with him in the long run.
I hear it. I fully hear it. Actually, you know what? We'll transition there now. Hey, Javon, floor's yours, man. Newcastle United.
What a game. Taking the fact that we didn't want City lose because we would have stayed second. That game was that game. Bro, I hate Newcastle, but I like to see when big teams play them at St. James's Park. Chelsea, I was giving me a heart attack when we play them because, I'm emotionally invested. But anytime a big team goes to St. James's Park, for me, it's cinema because you always have the physicality mixed with a little bit of football and quality, and then City are gonna bring what City bring. City not necessarily are gonna change them game, adjust. They've been more flexible now this season, but excuse me, going to St. James's Park and actually putting up that type of performance from City was impressive. People, my yard people, can we have a conversation about Phil Foden? I will be the one to drive this agenda.
Floor's yours, man.
Why isn't there more scrutiny and criticism for Phil Foden? I get it. And this is not me saying he's a bad player. I just think the treble season that we are holding him to, I think that's the anomaly. And this is Phil Foden's natural state. Good player, but not elite. Because, flawless, did we see that treble ring season performance consistently before then? Before the treble season? No. Have we seen it after?
No, we definitely haven't seen it after. We've seen him play to a good level, but yeah, we ain't seen him at that level.
And people keep holding him to that level. So that's why I'm saying he's a great player, but he's not elite or world class. Is that mad to say?
Say that again?
He's elite, but not world class.
Brother, listen.
I think it's fair to say that. Yeah,
when I told
him as very good, but that's me. But I hear it. If
when I told people, when I said that Phil Foden would literally become the Kevin De Bruyne of Jesse Lingard's, I was told I don't know football.
Kevin De Bruyne of Jesse. Shout out Jesse. Shout out Jay Lings.
You hear me?
All right.
I said it before. I said it before.
I'm not.
If you put
a slander to Foden, I'm just
saying. What slander? Fam, stop calling the truth slander. Stop calling the truth slander. Slander is me saying, as if you heard me mocking Marmouche. Me mocking Marmouche is slander. What I'm saying about Phil Foden is factual. It is factual. You are the Thierry Henry of Adam Lallana's. That is what he is. That is what he is, bro. That is what he is. Yeah? You are the Wayne Rooney of Adam Lallana's. That is what you are. You wanna know why you look good? Manchester City. That is why Foden looks good. Manchester City. You put him at Crystal Palace, he would not bench Eze. If you had Foden at Crystal Palace, he would not bench Eze. You put Foden at West Ham, he don't bench Bowen. Paqueta was on a ban and he still wouldn't bench Paqueta. Understand when a team makes a player look good from when a player is actually good. Understand that, bro.
And again, what I'm saying, I don't want people to misconstrue it and think that, oh, I'm saying Foden is trash. No, Foden is a quality player and I rate him. I'm just saying when I'm having discourse about Foden, stop holding him to that treble winning season because he's not hit that levels before or after.
Yeah, you're saying that's a level. Okay, fair. So I hear what you're saying.
That's the anomaly. Multiple seasons out of all that season as are there. He's been playing at that world class level, barring that one season. That one season is the anomaly.
Yeah, where we was at that high level, whereas every other level has been like very good or below that type of thing.
Exactly. So that's all I'm saying. And when criticism is supposed to come his way, stop protecting this man.
Ain't it weird? Ain't it weird? Raheem Sterling had done more for them than Foden, but Raheem Sterling during his entire time at City got more shit than Foden. Think about it. Raheem Sterling has not put up anywhere near as much stinkers as Foden has. Like honestly, Manchester City could literally rely more on Sterling than they could on Foden. Sterling's horrible.
I second that.
All right. Everybody, and don't tell me about him getting a hat trick against Manchester United. Freaking Timo Pukki would get a hat trick against Manchester United. Let's not do this. Yeah, let's not do this. Let's not do this. Manchester United is a lot of people beating stick. Yeah, man used to watch Gabby Adini go up on a 4-month goal drought, but Manchester United and put 2 past way. You know how much I hated that Southampton side. Don't even get me started on that Southampton side with Gabbiadini. Yeah? So let's not try and do this. He performs against Manchester United. A lot of people perform against Manchester United. What's that guy's name from Stoke? Freaking Shaqiri love perform against Manchester United. Yeah? Flipping Cornet used to love perform against Manchester United. Solomon Kalou used to love perform against Manchester United. Like, let's not do this, bro. Let's not do this. Don't do this. You man out here swear things say you man are getting a David Silver region just for looking at the mirror and find out it's another Cedric Suarez you look pan. Yeah? Let's not do this, bro. Let us not do this, bro.
Yeah, but
Foden is not what you man think it is. And when you see Pep Guardiola actually showing you right now that Foden is out of the pecking order, all of your questions, no one can question why. No one can question why. Foden is cannot fight for his place in his team because Foden cannot bench anybody in front of him. Who in the City squad is Foden going to bench?
There's some quality in front of him as well. That's the craziest part. Some top
No,
quality.
and this is where I'm going to bring up to you when I'm talking quality. Anthony Martial had demons in front of him, and this man still benched them. This man had Alexis Sanchez, Marcus Rashford, Zlatan, Angel Di Maria, Memphis Depay. This man had all these guys in front of him, and he still benched them. Foden can't bench Doku.
So going back to the game,
not taken off. But go on, Javon. Go.
Yeah. So going back to the game, apart from the Foden thing, because Foden was taking the piss today. So again, this is why I said that this was not this time because I actually like how he played. But these chances that Foden didn't put away, that trouble winning season Foden, him I wrap them up.
Him and Haaland is two sitters, man. Him and Haaland is two sitters.
His creative play in this game was really good too. Between Foden and Harvey Barnes, they missed some guilty opportunities today.
Harvey Barnes for them to score 4 goals. Me talk about the Harvey Barnes. The Harvey Barnes for them at least.
The miss is crazy for
bro. That first miss in the front, that miss is crazy.
And you want to know the thing too? Harvey Barnes is a player when he was at Leicester City. Is someone that I said he is a. I don't like the term steady Eddie. I don't like the term steady Eddie. But Harvey Barnes is a winger where you put him in a team, he will elevate his performance to match the team.
Yeah,
I would call him a chameleon in a sense. The higher the level of the team, the higher performance you get out of Harvey Barnes. It's a player that I've always questioned why. I'm like even Spurs. I've always questioned like why didn't a team like Spurs or one of them sign him?
But I think him at Chelsea though. He's a really clean finisher.
Very clean finish. He's a old school winger. If I was to say anything, he almost reminds me of what's his name? Ashley Barnes. If I should say, just a nice, tidy, run down the line winger, has a very tidy cross on him, and can cut in and shoot when needed.
Yeah, but these. Yeah, go ahead first.
Nah, I'm just saying with Barnes, you know what you're getting with him type of thing.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Most teams need flair on the wings. Most teams just need a player that's going to give you everything that Kaneki said. But yeah, Barnes was good today. And I will never, until he starts dropping stinkers, I will never stop waxing lyrical about Voldemort. Bro.
Talk about it.
I know he didn't score today, and he should have scored maybe 1 or 2 of the goals.
Yeah.
But the positions he keeps getting himself into, bro.
Picks up smart.
Bro, when he's playing, he gives you that electric feeling for a striker. Because the header, I'm gonna give that header to Donnarumma. Go ahead, Kinnick. I saw you.
No, you see, Voldemort. Surprise! Another player that you heard me brought up on this channel. You know, months ago. Now look at them performing now. What he reminds me of what Peter Crouch was. He is a absolute nightmare to deal with for centre backs because one, he's fast. That's the worst thing about Voldemort. He's quick. For his height, he's quick.
He's quicker than you do.
He's
Yeah, perceptively quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his feet is fast with the ball too. Don't forget that.
His technicality on the ball is stupid, and he's way stronger than he actually looks. He's way stronger than he actually looks. And what he does in the air, that intelligence in the air, it reminds me of Zlatan, really. I could go for the header to try and aim for the box, but he looks around before he jumps to see who's in space for him to nod it down to. If I'm going to bring up a Man United game, I think it was Southampton we won when Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Pogba to Zlatan, and Zlatan just nods it down to, I think it was Lingard, where Lingard is completely making a last man run, and Zlatan sees him. Pogba does the long ball. Zlatan just jumps and just nods it directly onto Lingard's run. That's the type of striker. That's a proper hold up striker. He's not trying to. He doesn't complicate things. He doesn't complicate things. So you see Voldemort play, he doesn't complicate anything. And it's one of the things where I've always said it, that one of the most difficult things to do in football, word to flawless, is the basics. Voldemort isn't trying to make anything complicated. It's just, that guy is in space, nod the ball into him in space.
Yeah, and not only that, I think he does the basics at such a competent level that he has a fundamental understanding. Okay, this is what the Premier League is like. I've done the basics. Now we can start with the flirting. Now me know when to do the flirting. You get what I say? I think it was who was it? Was it
decision making?
Gimenez? Yeah. You remember that first half where I don't know if it was Gimenez or Tonali. They played a ball. When me tell you, say it split the defense.
Oh no, Tonali. Yeah, Tonali in the 38 minutes.
Defenders are like this, and him find the ball through the two defender them. And Voldemort's first touch, bro. You know what it means to have an active first touch where it puts you into your next move? Anyway, scored a goal, let me call it. Bro. Me say that we're gonna take a goal for the weekend.
Yep.
Things like that shows you levels. You get what I'm trying to say?
Voldemort's touch is almost Berbatov-esque, if I should say it. He doesn't. It's one of the main things why I said tall players should always have. It's one of the major things tall players should always have. You cannot be tall and don't have a first touch. Did you see how that first touch just took him away from Ruben Diaz?
Yeah, bro. Like,
you can see he's very smart. You can see he's very, very intelligent. You can see that.
And it's something. It's the reason why you've heard me been saying that football is healing. I'm seeing intelligent target men. I'm seeing intelligent target men again now. I'm not fast, but my first touch will make me look fast as shit.
Yeah,
smart movement. It's type of this movement because it's receiving the football in certain scenarios. If you position your body in certain scenarios, it's smart because then you have to take less touches to turn. People don't understand these type of things. Like that's a whole thing about being pressed.
You would know.
It's being that type of stuff. Like that's what it is.
Definitely would know. People never see Flawless play a ball. You didn't even see Flawless play. Flawless a ball here.
Flawless look like he's not a baller. Flawless look like he can't play ball. Flawless look like he can't play ball.
But the thing is, that's because of my lack of like certain like technical ability and shit I don't do. I'm like, all right, make sure I have to take less touches to get the ball out. So opposite, like play the way you're facing. It's a basic thing in football that people don't do. It simplifies it so much because it eliminates you getting caught if you play the way you're facing. Now, if someone gives you a shout and says time, then you turn. I don't turn. Very rare. If you look at the clip you're talking about, make sure you go check out the Big Six Months. They did a charity stream for Jamaica and the Hurricane. Months did one very similar to Troops. The GoFundMe and everything's still out there. But if you watch that, rarely do I. There's a couple times I turn. But that's when I know, like, all right, there's someone up there.
Yeah, because they look over your shoulder before.
Yeah, look over your shoulder. I know. Or I know I'm being pressurized. All right, there's no way out. I gotta try and turn it. But no, they just play the way you face it. Basics, super basics.
And they let the player that's facing the play the ball. Let
Yeah,
them play the
that's
dance.
it. And just play it short. Obviously, there's very dependent. We're talking about Baltimore to use a striker, but depending on where you're playing as well. But if you do the basics well, you'll be all right. Like there's literally as people complicate simple matters. I appreciate it, but yeah, one thing I'm not is press resistant. Hence why I play the way I'm facing.
But him look press resistant based on the way how him play.
No.
Yeah, I just pop the ball off quick. That's why.
No, that is true. No, and the thing is this: it's not even that. It's not even that. Baltimore does something that you've heard me curse Bruno Fernandes for relentlessly. Baltimore has positional awareness. Baltimore knows where everyone is at all times. That is why you can tell that in training, that tactics are actually getting worked on. The manager is telling Baltimore in training, keep an eye out for speedster number 1, speedster number 2.
Yeah.
And he makes him know. It's different. It's different. How Baltimore plays with Anthony Gordon is different to how Baltimore plays with Harvey Barnes. Look at his movements. Look at his passes. Look at the positions he takes up. This is where I will always say it. When you play in training, you're supposed to build chemistry. Baltimore, how the pass that Baltimore makes to Barnes, he doesn't do that with Anthony Gordon. He would never have done that with Gordon.
Because they know I would gone love run. Gone is the man who pick up the ball, put on in and run.
Exactly.
That a fiend problem.
Exactly. Harvey Barnes is more of a Sancho type winger of 1-2. Harvey Barnes wants to actually close touch, dribble, let it go, run in, pop it inside, run, pop 1-2. That is what Harvey Barnes wants to do. Old school winger, he can take it down the wing, he can whip in across. But how Harvey Barnes wants to play is almost those late man runs. Yeah?
And that's how he gets
his target. Yeah, has a target man, pin the defender. Harvey Barnes makes that second man run off of it, that shadow striking run off of him. Anthony Gordon, that's not. Baltimore don't play that. Baltimore would have more likely try and put that header back onto Gamares in that moment. He would have never tried to put it into Gordon if Gordon was on the pitch. This is what it brings up to me when I'm telling everybody about. This is what chemistry is. This is what chemistry is. As my name states, football ain't rocket science. Football is not rocket science. When you play with your teammates in training enough, you learn how every single person plays. Today I was watching the Rennes Monaco game. Rennes popped the shit out of them. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, shout out! It's good to see Pogba back, man. Love that.
He helped make their goal. That was a joke about it.
Good to see him back.
He helped.
They're in champs, right? They're in Champions League.
Yeah, they're in the Champions League.
Okay.
They're in the Champions League. This man came on and within 5 minutes, he helped create that goal that they scored. But I'm not in the game. Just from how I saw him passing and everything, I'm like, you haven't played with any of these players, but I can tell that you've watched enough Monaco to learn how everybody on this pitch and their movements. One of the main things of this Newcastle team now with Voltamada is that as the link pin, I'm going to respect his intelligence in learning his teammates. I'm going to respect his intelligence for learning his teammates.
Yeah, and that's facts because you could have been a Pedro Neto where now we just I take so long to adjust to how Joao Pedro play. You know, say Joao Pedro is a link up player, a link up striker. You know, try link up with the man. Why you so hard headed that I just try run down the wing and fling crosses in there? But the man not gonna in the box, brother. I ain't game ball.
I'm going to say something controversial. Chat. I'll take my L's.
Never.
I'll take my L's. I believe if Baltimore can have after this season one more good season, I'd want to see him under Xabi Alonso because I believe a striker like a Xerxes type striker is what Real Madrid needs right now to get the best out of Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. together. That's what I believe.
That's smart. You sell Vinny and then reinvest that money and get an actual 9 and just play Mbappe for the left.
That is something I would say as well.
I'll get you an actual right winger.
if I'm being smart,
I don't know.
If I'm being smart, about it, because I've said it before with everybody. You see, I'm glad the players that I talked about at Real Madrid that won't make it at Real Madrid for long, everybody's starting to see it right now. When that man made that tweet and thought, well, I'll be 20 times better, I'm like, I'll be here when you fail that. Yeah, I'll be here when you fail. And guess what he did do? Fail.
Yeah, but going back to the game, it was a very good game between the two sides. On a different day, I could easily see this being 3-3.
This could have
Foden was a criminal today. Bro.
Foden, Haaland, and Voltemade are all missed sitters.
Yeah,
all missed
Barnes too. Barnes did miss a sit.
Barnes, yeah.
I want to know what's a joke as well. Another game. Yermi Pino today for Crystal Palace.
Jeez, I'm friend.
I just want everybody to remember that's the guy I've been screaming at Arsenal to sign. I just want everybody. I'm going to stand here with my hands held high. That's the winger I said Arsenal should have signed. Yermi Pino. I want everybody sat down and look at that guy and understand and see.
Look down. My thing. How's the fight? What's the rounding, nephew? Sorry to cut you off.
What round is that?
I don't know. I'm going to find out now. I know he's finding out Benavidez. One second. Let me get to these 2 super chats before we get predictions from you, man, for the next few games before we close out. Big up, Sai says, Flawless. I'm talking about creativity. Big up for the super chat again, Sai. Appreciate you for real. Flawless. I'm talking about creativity in terms of slot system. Apart from Wirtz, Van Dijk, Marco, Old Salah, no one can pass 5 yards in the team. Granted, the players do need to perform better, yes, but there's enough individuals to create. Because there's teams who don't have your individuals from an attacking standpoint in that create. So that's how I look at the manager. Do the players need to be doing better? Yes. And your players are getting crucified, and rightfully so. Salah, Gakpo, Wirtz, Gravenberch, McAllister. They're all getting heavy criticism. Yeah, Isak as well. All getting heavily criticism. But I'm saying when our whole team is performing badly, look at the management. You do. The whole team. There's too much talent over there. And big up to Ash as well. Says, big up, appreciate the super chat, Ash. Hey, you lot, fire emoji, smoke emojis for both Sai and Ash in the chat for the super chat. Says, big up, Flawless. LOL, you're providing therapy for us Liverpool fans. I pray we lose 4 of the next 7 Premier League games. I pray Bayern, PSG, or Barca win the Champions League. The second part, I'm with you. Bayern, PSG, Barca winning the Champions League, I'm all for. We don't need no English team winning the Prem. Winning the Champions League. And in regards to it, yeah, definitely don't need you lot. Providing therapy for the
bad man, I see.
No, bad. Ain't bad mind. It's fucked up. Like, you want Manchester United to do well. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah. I'm going to be real. I was having an introspective conversation with me and myself. And this is a question for the entire chat and for the panel.
Go on.
Is it better to win when your team, when your ops is not in the best way? Is it better to win when your ops are down and demolish them, or is it better to win when they're actually competitive and you're going toe-to-toe and it shows that you're just a better team?
No.
When they're competitive, I am sorry. Every title I've won against you when you, man, were out here trying to big dog the Premier League, I remember it more than any other time I've beaten Arsenal.
The sweeter victory is beating your ups when they're high. So, like, from a belief, but like from a from a, like, what's the word I'm looking for? From a satisfied perspective, yes, but from just the whole fuck the ups, I love beating the ups when they're terrible. It's great. That's even now.
Slapping the ups when they're terrible is fantastic. That
you just add more salt on the wound because they knew that they're bad.
That 8-2 against Arsenal, bro. Trust me, that's biblically accurate. That will never die.
But like when it came to a point where we were just beating Arsenal on a regular basis.
Yeah, but taking the league from you, mans, when you mans were dominant, taking the league back from you, I hold that higher than the 8-2. Yeah, I take that. I hold that higher than the 8-2 because when you man out here with Ballack and Makalele and them crosses there, I'm still pump you up and take the league from you. Remember, you know, whatever thing, beating Arsenal was just a training match. Beating Chelsea is what used to decide the league. You beat Chelsea, you win the league.
Versa. You beat United.
That's what it was.
United home and you win the league, brother. But that's what I'm saying.
That's what it was.
And that and that's why I pose the question. yes, winning is nice, but for me, if I'm going up against a prime Manchester United, where I know if I slip, I slide, and I win, and I walk out at Old Trafford 5-0, you think you can talk to me for the rest of my life? Because there's no excuse. You're on the top of your game.
Yeah. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. I get what you're saying.
Guess what? Yeah. First of all, you should be beating us because we were trashing that era anyways. But think about it, bro. All right, Prime City. You think if me take a league off of Prime City, them could have not chat to me?
Right.
You get what I say? So for me, it's when they're extremely competitive.
Yeah, and that is why that's why I stick with that. I am sorry, but when you are at your best, and I'm snatching your chain off of you while you're the best, nothing hits different. Yeah, nothing hits different than that. You are at the top of your game. Yeah, big Champions League final. Yeah, some man captain slip and drop and bust in lip. Yeah, slip and bust in lip. You have to understand that. Yeah, when some man go out and I say some man club legend, oh, we can't let it slip, lads, and then bust him lip after. You have to understand. Yeah, when you're at the peak and you watch the brother what's also peak, drop and bust in lip. Nothing sweeter than that.
Exactly.
Nothing sweeter than that.
And another thing, Kaneki, there's because of that rivalry and because of that competitiveness, there will always be mutual respect. Perfect example. You think any Chelsea fan respect Spurs? Come on, what are we doing here,
brother? We
have to show some form of respect to Arsenal because you know back and forth.
And it's the reason why you've heard me say to everybody, my hatred for teams, some of it comes with respect. My hatred for Arsenal now is because they are disrespecting the respect I had for my hatred. My hatred started because you won the league invincible and pissed off my grandfather. That's where the hatred started. The hatred went from respect to just complete disrespect now. Because you disrespect the respect I had for hating you. My hatred for Chelsea is that you stopped me from 6-peating. Not 5-peating. You stopped me from 6-peating.
Yeah, for Chelsea fan, man.
Fuck you,
man.
Yeah.
Come out of nowhere with your Didier Drogbas and your
these man just out the gate winning 9 games in a row after the start. You don't do that here in the Prem. Don't do that in the Prem, yo.
Where did you man come out? Where did you man come from? Yeah, with your Ivanoviches. Yeah? How dare you go to Real Madrid and take Makalele? Who were you to do that? You take Makalele and Essien from the man them. How dare you? No, brother. I am sorry. The first bad word I remember the first swear word I've ever said was at Chelsea. It was at Chelsea, and I think it was the 1-1 draw at Old Trafford. At was it Old Trafford where that draw took them above us?
Yeah.
They drew freaking Drogba.
Bad result for us. I remember it.
I hate it. I swore that day. I got beaten for it. I want you to know this, I got beaten for it, because my mother hear me. Big bad with me chip, Big bad with me chip.
Brawling.
Yeah? Because Chelsea, that draw put Chelsea above Man United, and then Chelsea went on and win the league.
Back in that, and that's why I like the competitiveness. Once you slip, guess what? You're sliding.
You hear me? I hate it. My mother, family, do you know the time? My mother brushed me teeth that day, More you know that, After me say that, you know the toothbrush and the toothpaste as well. Java, me need to tell you. You hear me? So you have to understand that. The hatred for them comes from that. That's why you hear me say, Chelsea being this nice guy thing, it pisses me off. Chelsea were never supposed, is not a team was shake hand with nobody. Chelsea were bad guys. Chelsea were the bad guys. Mickey West, your owner, was Russian. So they just fit. It literally they just fit. You man were pricks.
Yep.
You man were the James Bond villain. That's what humans were.
I mean, love every minute of it. But yeah, before we have to talk about the inner workings within the chair on an international stream. Predictions for tomorrow, because we know we have to
that's what we're gonna get to, because enough you said it here. So we'll go to you, Javon. North London Derby, Arsenal Spurs scoreline prediction.
2-1 Spurs. We need only because you see the London Derby, the red versus blue, classic. But we need to take a screenshot I tell and post classic Barclays. You see that London Derby they're coming up next weekend. If Arsenal make a mistake and drop points to Spurs, coming to Stamford Bridge, I don't care what form Chelsea is in, it is going to be a game and a half. The up and coming team with the American invest billions in versus the team where I try winning league for years. Yo, I need to do a promo. I have a promo right now, mate. No, but yeah. Realistically, Arsenal.
What's it? Scoreline prediction. What's your realistic scoreline prediction?
A 2-1. Unfortunately.
2-1 Arsenal. What are you saying, Kaneki? Scoreline prediction, North London.
No, 3-0 Arsenal.
Yeah, for me,
I
don't think Spurs got
Arsenal. Spurs not have no answer for Arsenal. I am sorry.
No. I choose, bro.
For me, if you understand, I watch Tottenham Hotspur in 2018. Drape up City 4-0. Drape up Liverpool. Man United to a draw and then play Arsenal and get slapped 4-0. You slap up City, you get a result against Liverpool, you get a result against Man United, then you buck Arsenal and get thump up 4-0.
Yeah, man, them now into
Spurs don't have no answer to Arsenal. Me just go tell you that Spurs don't have an answer to them. Don't have an answer to Arsenal. Them don't have an answer to Arsenal.
Lewis, we saved the league from Manchester United's tyranny. We flew in.
Yeah, sure. How about you do it this year against Arsenal? How about that? So how about you put on the cape and be heroes again and Clark Kent over there? Huh?
Hey, you're quick with it in the
yeah, how about you done the cake? I know they're talking about us. How about you do it again?
Brother, stop telling like you man were no hero. You man were no heroes. You man stop man from 6 feet in. I only stop man in Premier League in a ruin.
Hey, Lewis,
we need to speak soon, brother. On your channel, man, we need to speak soon because if we beat Arsenal, brother, you're gonna see a different Javon.
I'm there front and center with you, if you beat Arsenal. I'm there for that. I am Chelsea that day. So you do the business.
Arsenal.
Yeah, fuck Arsenal. I'm saying they're the option.
ABA. Just always remember that. ABA.
ABA, man. Anyone but Arsenal. Facts.
Anyone but Arsenal.
ABA.
If Lee gonna hear this, he loses a fit.
Oh, yeah, loses shit.
What do you remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that. Gunner's my guy. Shout out to Gunner. But yeah, that was ABA, ABL, ABC, man. You lot know the vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? ABL twice, actually. Fucking both Leeds and Liverpool. Sorry, go on.
I don't understand. I don't think you understand what shamelessness is. We move from tribalism to shamelessness as a generation. Because if I'm gonna tell you this now, if it's a scenario where Manchester United have to beat a Burnley or Wolves, that will hand me the league title. Me a come to England tomorrow. Me a part of the parade. Me a link flawless. Me a buy my Manchester United shirt. He says it does me a burn that bitch. But yeah, what you mean?
Man say my buy the shirt just to burn it. You know what? I hear it.
In regards to it, I hear it. Like I'm all for it. Like Leeds have helped Manchester United win a league title. Like
here's the joke is. I have no problem in admitting this. The season when Newman stopped Arsenal from winning the league and made Leicester win the league, I bought an Eden Hazard shirt. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not afraid to admit it. When Chelsea made Leicester City win the league,
hold that, man, hold that.
When Chelsea made Leicester City win the league,
don't drop no points.
Yeah, man. When Chelsea made Leicester City win the league over Arsenal, I bought an Eden Hazard shirt, and not just any. I personally went out and got an authentic Chelsea top. A real Chelsea top. I sell it afterwards, and get me wrong. I did sell it because I don't like you, man. but
Liverpool
I did buy a
Yeah,
Chelsea.
man.
Liverpool
Sometimes
almost.
Go ahead, sorry.
No,
No.
go on.
No, I was gonna say sometimes the tribalism is there when it's a derby and when you go head to head. But things like that where you have no control over, brother, have fun with it.
I want my team to win the trophy. So if that means Liverpool beating somebody or Leeds or Arsenal or whoever to deliver a trophy for Manchester United, yes, I'm going to celebrate that because that's the main thing.
Double the pain because they're so they're going to feel some type of way. They don't want to.
Yeah, but the Arsenal fan then what did I walk up and down with the West Ham they split West Ham some but London United the whole of there's a special place in hell for all of them do. I mean I would never forgive Arsenal fan them for that. Everybody that walk up and down with that London United, all you Arsenal fans, there's a special place in hell for all of them. I mean, there was always a place in hell for them because we support Arsenal, but there's just a special place because how dare you expect anything from West Ham?
Yeah, out of every team.
Out of any team, West Ham. Really? West Ham. Mark Noble is a part of them coaching staff. West Ham. Really?
Brother,
and David May.
Right, we start the show piss off and
this is it. So we'll just get final bit. We'll go to you, Javon. United Everton Monday, just quickly.
What is it at? Where is it?
OT. I always say home team first.
OT?
Yeah, I always say home team first.
Okay.
Every time.
United 2-1. Ooh, hold on. Ndiaye, Grealish. United 2-1.
What are you saying, Keneki, quickly? United Everton.
1-0. Man United.
Well, you're right.
1-0 Man United.
And actually, that being said, because we won't be back until after the Champions League. I got to demand them. So you know what? We'll get Champions League predictions on the bigger games real quick. Right. Javon, over to you. Chelsea Basel.
With that high line, Chelsea 2-1.
Chelsea 2-1. First, what are you saying, Kaneki? Chelsea Barcelona.
Oh no, me I go from listen. Omar smile for too long now. Omar smile.
Straight hit.
Every single. Yo, 4-0 Chelsea. 4-0 Chelsea, brother. 4-0 Chelsea. You don't need to give Barca the PSG treatment.
Yeah.
Omar smile too long now. Omar smile too long now.
With you, Kaneki. Liverpool PSV.
Liverpool PSV. Easy 5-0 Liverpool. Easy 5-0 Liverpool.
We saying
they're that bad, Kaneki. Wow, they're that bad. I'm gonna go with Kaneki. Not the 5-1. 2-0 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool. All right, cool. Staying with you, Kaneki. Staying with you, Javon. Arsenal Bayern Munich.
Ooh, yo, that's gonna be a game,
You go on.
Attack versus defense, essentially. Give me a 2-2 draw.
You saying 2 apiece?
Me just can't split 2 teams. I'm gonna be real.
Arsenal Bayern. What you saying, Kaneki?
3-0 Bayern.
All right, let's go. Love that.
3-0 Bayern.
Why me? I'm trying to be fair and balanced. This is never been straight.
Me not be fair and balanced with no boy from Newcastle, no Arsenal. Anything with Arsenal, unless them are play against Spurs, brother. Much less now, brother. Not even 3-0, dog. 10-2.
Bumbo. All right.
10-2 Bayern. 5-1 Bayern. Just drip them up, brother. Just. Like, fam, I mean, I like company, because I get to it today,
Yeah.
I get to it Bayern Munich, man. If you get to it today,
Yeah, they were 2-0 down and won 6-2, didn't they?
Exactly. Yeah. I get to it today, but company, you need to understand, you better not come back with that.
Brother, flawless,
sure.
I'm going to say this to you. The day me get to see Kaneki versus Troops, my life is complete, bro.
We're going to make a game on the show.
No,
the day me see Kaneki versus
brother.
Troops,
no, brother. Let's not ask that, brother. 2 Jamaicans. Make it worse. A Man United Jamaican and Arsenal Jamaican, brother. That's
and Kaneki, we was on because obviously you missed it because you was obviously over there and like the hurricane and everything's going on, so you working mad and stuff. We found what we heard of Yo, 2 Jamaican Spurs fans because there was Jamaicans on the what? There was
real,
Jamaicans on the end. 2 of them because the guy told us that my brethren is and his dad. Yeah,
me.
Told you, man.
Listen. Jamaican Spurs fan, yeah, man. Yeah. Me, I definitely believe you. What else you gonna show me? A black Olympic swimmer. Is that what you're going to show me? Is that what you're going to show me?
Banner.
Wait 1 second. No. We don't even need banner for that. See, look at this. There we go. Notable black Olympic swimmer includes Simone Manuel, who was the first black American woman to win an individual Olympic swimming gold medal in 2016. Yeah, what are we talking about, man?
I don't hear a word you're saying.
You know why she won? Why she won? They heated up the pool, man. That's what it was.
Exactly. All me I tell you, you can tell me, you found a Jamaican. You found a Jamaican. You found a Jamaican Spurs fan. Yeah, now find. That's like telling me you found an NBA player find their father. That don't exist. That don't exist.
We go tell us out. Yeah, I'm finding it, brother. There we go.
That don't exist. That don't exist. Me have to see them. Let me just make you know that. Me have to see them. Me never see them. Then don't exist.
I know. I see why you don't have a channel. I know. I see.
Exactly. Them don't exist.
But now I will do.
There's no such thing as a Jamaican Spurs fan.
Last time Troops was on here before Javon was about. But yeah, I know Troops watches the show, so I can get Troops on. Definitely gonna get him on. And in regards to this nephew about get Lewis or Troops to drop the Troops got put out that White Yardie versus Gunnerman. Some wild shit got said. Some shit Banner can't save. It was wild. Yeah, for those that watched and remembered, they'll know certain things got said that you can't put out. Hopefully, I don't know, Troops does some form of edit and puts it out. But yeah,
brother, you cannot edit, Ryan. You cannot edit that. You can't.
Bro, you just have to be. You would have had to be there, bro.
You have to have been there,
right? Was you there? As it was going on? Yeah, you was.
Let me get your last part because when
you have to understand. Yeah, you have to be there. You had to be there.
And then there's another hot segment when I was there. When Lee was going after was it Cass?
Yeah.
He wanna go after Cass? I said, Lee, yeah, chat fuckery. I try to decipher it logically, and then I realize I'm just gone. I'm allow it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm start run
joke. That's what it is. I was like, let me just run joke and run bands. But hey, big up, love to everyone that's locked in with 8 likes. Off 100, shout out to S Madison. We are 8 likes off 100 people. Make sure you run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the Final Whistle podcast. That's Javon's channel. It's the Final Whistle podcast.
Check it out, guys.
Let them know what you got coming up. Rest of the weekend, rest of the week, all that good stuff. Cause I know obviously you got Barcelona and Arsenal.
Champions League review for sure. I haven't been doing reviews this season. I might try to pattern something with one of these big Arsenal content creators. Because it's a big, especially depending on the result tomorrow, it's a big match coming up. But definitely, the Arsenal and Barcelona review and the sideline review, we're dropping it back again. Look out for it. Content coming.
Nah, for real. Now, here are your Final Whistle podcast, people. Again, make sure you subscribe. Check out Javon's content. Big up Kaneki. Make sure you subscribe to Lex's channel, Leximet as well, people. We are going to be redirecting over to the gaming channel, people. We're going to run up some pro clubs, people. So as soon as you head over there, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button, Sarcasm City TV gaming YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the extra channel because that's where all the watch-alongs went down today. So for Burnley Chelsea game, Bournemouth West Ham / Liverpool Nottingham Forest, and of course the Newcastle Manchester City game. Sarcasm City TV Extra, Sarcasm City TV Gaming. Links are underneath for both in the description, all on the featured channel page. But make sure you support the man. We're back live today, people. Obviously on the extra channel, first game is Leeds versus Aston Villa. So we'll be over there on the extra channel for that. And then following that, over the weekend, North London derby, Arsenal taking on Tottenham Hotspur. Then we back over here for the United Arsenal show, 11 p.m. UK time, the United Arsenal show, that's 11 p.m. And then following that, 12:30 a.m., the Manchester United Liverpool podcast, Barbados edition, with Beijing Reds TV. So Pops will be there, Barnes will be there, Crab, I think. Crab's still doing his Shabazz line, man. I think Crab doing up Shabazz line. I think he's still got his running shoes on, man. Covering as much ground as him. So yeah, people, big up, love to everyone that's locked in. We're heading over to the gaming channel now. But oh yeah, and before I do go, big up everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV. Big up Sai for all the super chats, man. Shout out to Sai because he dropped. Let me double check. Big up Deluded Chelsea fan as well, who dropped one early. Big up CP, who's been a member of the channel for 20 months. Big up Sai, that's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, big up Sai for the 5 super chat. Hey, Shout out to Sai. 5 super chats, you know. Hey, big up, Sai, man. You dropped as many super chats as Liverpool have wins in the past couple months. So big up, man. Every single time, Sai. Appreciate it, man. Absolute real one. Big up Ash as well, saying flawless providing Liverpool therapy. Always, man. Therapy for everyone. You already know. Whether it's Liverpool, whether it's Chelsea, whether it's United, Spurs, whoever the case may be. And last thing, yo, it's dark, but it's true, nephew. Well, yeah, last thing, people, this show and all the other shows on the channel available on all audio platforms, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc. So if you want to listen audio only, go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm CTV, follow 5 stars. Heading over to the gaming channel now. But this has been the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition, live on the Sarcasm CTV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you later in a couple minutes. Salute.